tonight, the players decked out in their...
Hey, Kevin, you may...
That's a terrific story. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, we've got Lyles. He's out there with DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Murray. And it's Forbes in a 2-guard. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kev. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Aldridge can't get it to go.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, you look at Murray, and I think he's most effective in the open court. That's really where he does much of his damage on the break.
Now, here's Rubio. D right on him. Now the pass to Ayton. Oubre against Murray. Ayton inside. Here's Oubre. Booker right side. Clock at 6. Here's Ayton. Goes up with it again. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Forbes the pass to Murray. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That ties the game.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Rubio dishes to Ayton. And stolen by Aldridge. And here again, the Spurs in transition. Up the court they go. In the dunk by Lyles.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Over to the left wing. Forbes the pass to Aldridge. Murray outside. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And finished off by Oubre.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Here is Forbes, covered by Oubre, and stolen by Ayton. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance, and finished off by Oubre.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Murray the pass to Lyles to end the run. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Booker, with no one around, connects from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Murray kicks to Forbes. He's looking for Lyles and finds him. And the shot goes in.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide-open man and dropping the dime.
Here's Rubio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to Pirtle. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Pirtle. Derek White is out there with Mills. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Gay in at the 4 spot. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Poked loose. It's stolen by Bellinelli. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about the agility of Pirtle, the 7-footer just sprinting down the open court with remarkable and surprising speed.
Count that bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mills passes to Gay. Bridges with the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Gay dishes to Pirtle. Bridges with the steal. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
White against Carter. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Bellinelli, and that one goes long.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
The kick out to Walker. Pass to White to stop the run. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Walker.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Carter with it. Gay picks him up defensively. The pass to Bridges. He lobs it up. Oh, and the slam dunk by Kaminsky.
How about that? Possessing the reach and timing to complete the alley-oop. Kaminsky throw it his way, and he's punching that thing through.
White, good. Suns leading by 12. Here's Carter. Misses the layup. And here comes White, leading the fast break. Passes to Bellinelli. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Stolen by Gay. Bridges with the steal. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Spurs with some changes. Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Purdy. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's DeJounte Murray in for White. And then for Phoenix, Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Carter. A nice shot by Booker.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Walker finds Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Murray outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murray's got 9.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And finished off by Walker.
A nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Suns leading by 9. Here's Rubio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And some changes here for the Spurs. Miles checked in for Gay. Bryn Forbes comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Mills passes to Aldridge. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. From outside the arc. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. A nice shot by Booker.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Lyles inside, covered by Oubre. Lyles no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half immersed. A tremendous start for DeAndre Ayton. He had 14 points, 9 rebounds. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Fast break, here come the Suns. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Suns have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Johnson attacking. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. That one misses. Good D by Rubio. Here's Booker. And he makes that one. Booker's got 11.
they're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Johnson goes in. It's good. And the Suns lead by 21.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Here's Aldridge. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And taken away by Johnson. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Down low. Here's Lyles. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And here comes the break. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does, seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Yep, that one goes in there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And the Spurs making a change here. Mills is checked in. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And White kicks to Bellinelli. And there it is for him.
And Bellinelli with a nice touch inside. We know him as a long-range sniper, but he can get it done when he's close to the rim, too.
Here's Jerome. It's tipped. Here's White. Gay dishes to Mills. Goes up again. No good from Gay. Well, Phoenix shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. Here's Jerome, and that one is stuffed right through.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Boy, Poeltl is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Carter, the pass to Baines. Bridges for three. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Bellinelli, Tyler Zeller out there with Medu, and it's Mills, and it's Walker in at the 2 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Jerome. He kicks it to Bridges. Zeller grabs the board. And San Antonio shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Mills. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
And the first one at the line is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And both free throws good for Mills.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. DeRozan passes to Aldridge. In the dunk by Lyles.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Here's Johnson. And he banks in the layup. Here's Mills. Pass to DeRozan, to the paint. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. Suns leading by 23. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Baines finds Johnson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Back to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Suns ball.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Oubre off the drive. That shot misses. Johnson for 3. It's good from long range. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And the basket by Rubio.
Well, this is where his sweet spot is. Rubio at his best in the open court, knows how to finish in that environment.
Lyles kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. Back to DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. Walker comes in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And we know the story, Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
And the Suns making a change here. Jerome is checked in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
Bellinelli with the 3. The offensive rebound. Zeller. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. That free throw, no good.
Tyler Zeller. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Zeller. Shot good by Diallo.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. An air of confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of their home fans. Always.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at center. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position. Here's Millsap. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Man, such an easy release for Devin Booker. Doesn't have to elevate that much to get that shot off.
And what that means, Greg, is that smooth stroke translates into the three-point shootout. Booker with the all-time record, 28 points in a round. That leads to a victory in 2018 in that contest. That was special.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if you're drawing up your starting five for team irrational confidence, Jamal Murray makes a strong case. This guy is fearless.
And Murray, we know, can be streaky, Greg. Still mid-30% for his career from three-point range.
Of course, the degree of difficulty pretty high on a lot of his shots. Off the bounce with a hand in his face. And he's more than a shooter, a versatile scorer who can get it done in a variety of ways.
Harris finds Murray. Puts it up. A putback, and it's Millsap with the extra effort.
And the play succeeds because Millsap comes to the court hungry. He chases down boards and second chance opportunities.
It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jokic kicks to Millsap. Oubre with the steal. Fast break, here come the Suns. Rubio with it. Now guarded by Murray. And that one, good.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Murray against Booker. Murray outside. Stolen by Rubio. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. That's good from Booker on the assist from Rubio.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
Passes it to Harris. Murray outside. Knocked loose. Harris passes to Murray. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Ayton.
And can't get too handsy with Murray, especially when he's rising up for the shot.
And so Murray nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. Releases. They get it again. Here's Jokic. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns leading by 6. Here's Rubio. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. 6 points for him. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Millsap, no good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And it's good for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Devin Booker in the 3rd year of that 5-year, $158 million contract, coming off his first All-Star selection and his most efficient scoring season. Man, it's hard to imagine what's coming next.
I think, Greg, he's desperate to make the playoffs, right? He's doing his part. He's improving on the defensive end. He's been an eye-popping scorer throughout the early part of his career. Now it's all about, can he create team success?
And that one drops for him.
That's just superior balance from the crafty guard. If you allow Devin Booker to get close, he's going to draw your contact.
And the Suns here with a different look. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Saric comes in for Johnson. Bridges, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Saric. Here's Morris. And count it from 19 feet away. Suns leading by 13. Carter left side. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Grant. Knocked away. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we caught it before the game.
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride. You took your.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Inside, Saric and Baines. Then there's Carter. Then it's Bridges. And it's Jerome in at the 1 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Then Bridges jams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Terrific focus from Jeremy Grant. This guy understands how to take contact and fight through it.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Carter with the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Craig. And a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside. Suns leading by 11. Carter drives in. And it's sent back by Morris. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Plumlee with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Morris. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Jerome. To the middle. Out to Carter. Kaminsky, the pass to Jerome. Here's Saric. Basket good.
Boy, you love seeing this guy. When Saric is attacking those openings, he is such a dangerous offensive threat.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Porter. All sorts of time. Here's Plumlee. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Plumlee with it. And the wide open shot from Morris. That three off the mark. Carter left side. Porter with the steal. And there's the pass to Morris. Over Saric. Here's Plumlee. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Dario Saric, the homie, as he was known in Philly, a Croatian finesse forward for this team.
You know what I love about Dario is here's a big man who can space the floor with his shooting. He can balance that with an ability to make plays off the dribble. He's a really sneaky cutter and a very opportunistic rebounder. I mean, this is a big man who will contribute in a lot of different areas.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Here's Millsap. Barton outside. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Fast break. Here come the Suns. He gets it in there. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Millsap finds Murray. Barton from outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Phoenix leading by 10. Rubio the pass to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Here's Jokic. He dishes it to Millsap. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Rubio the pass to Saric. 40 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Millsap. No good on the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is capable of outrunning almost every other big in the league. Nice job in transition.
Barton outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Suns, the biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And Murray's shooting form, exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, you just have to assume it's going in.
Rubio left side. Johnson a wide open look. They get it back.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Phoenix up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 steals, and that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point. And Barton throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Back to Murray. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Murray's got 10 points in the game. The drive by Rubio and stolen by Harris. Fades and shoots. Here's Jokic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. Michael Porter comes in for Will Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Morris finds Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And it's Grant in the corner. A 3 from Morris. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They've
that was worth the price of admission.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Passes to Craig. Grant outside. Over Carter. Pass to Morris. On the wing, Porter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Grant. Here's Jokic. The shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Carter, the pass to Jerome. Back to Carter. Here's Kaminsky. Over Jokic. Porter with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Morris outside. 1:35 left to play here in the third. 17-foot shot on the way. And he nails the jumper. Morris has got 10.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. To the inside, Baines.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
They get the rebound. Here's Jokic. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Phoenix leading by 11. A nice shot by Booker.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morris outside. From the arc. No good. Shot missing. Now the Suns take it the other way. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Bridges leading the charge.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Porter.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Count it. Here is Carter. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Bridges dishes to Saric. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Saric has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
That one, no good. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Baines in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Oubre bounce pass. And the dunk by Baines.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Murray, good.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Oubre, left side. Inside. Here's Baines. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Out left to the wing. For 3, Murray. Again, the miss by Murray. Phoenix leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Count the basket.
Well, that's an unselfish player who definitely wants to get his teammates involved. A willing passer there, Booker.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Here's Murray, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Drops in the layup for 2. And the Suns lead by 18.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
There are few people in the league that are more scary when they start to find their rhythm than Devin Booker, and he's cooking right now.
Here's Murray. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Rubio. Oubre finds Johnson. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Saric has checked in for Johnson. And Denver with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oubre. Pass to Ayton. Takes the 13-footer. Porter pulls it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
From deep three-point range, Millsap misses. Murray feeds it to Millsap. Murray left side. Goes back up. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oubre can't get it to go. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. That's tipped.
Wow, Mr. Rubio twice on the pipes. His team is loving it.
Now, here's Rubio. On the wing, Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 2 on the clock. There's the pass to Jerome. From past the arc. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morris with plenty of space. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The city of Denver is in full. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. And it's Jokic in at center. Millsap misses.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Forbes. To the middle. DeRozan passes to Lyles. 6 to shoot. Pass to Aldridge. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
That's it. Now here's Murray, and it's denied. But they recover it. Here's Forbes. Bank shot, no good.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Murray kicks to Forbes. DeRozan passes to Forbes. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Absorbing contact on the shot. Forbes with the concentration to where it doesn't matter.
Harris outside. Back to Murray. Jokic trying to free himself up. Here's Millsap. And stolen by Murray. Now Lyles. Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. And stolen by Barton. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And it's Murray with the jam.
Have to enjoy seeing Murray jam it down. His vertical is very impressive.
Murray surveying the D to the right side. Lyles inside. Millsap's there. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Denver with the ball. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. And it's Murray with the jam.
You got to feel comfortable when Murray is working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all are next level.
Here is Forbes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Murray against Murray. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic for the Nuggets. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Barton. Torrey Craig comes in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Murray. Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Aldridge. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Gay against Morris. The putback, and it's Aldridge on the follow.
The man just knows how to generate points. Aldridge creating a second chance opportunity and then cashing in.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Morris. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
And yes, it's good.
I'll tell you, Derek White has a nice all-around game. Can put the ball on the floor and play through contact.
Craig passes to Morris. Now Jokic. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he finishes the break with a lay-in.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Morris passes to Jokic. Here's Craig. Outside for Millsap. Left side, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. At the elbow, Jokic. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. Millsap. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. We recently checked in with Jamal Murray, who discussed the team's
mentality of how we play, how we move the ball.
Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said time and time again, but Murray's really matured into a reliable, sometimes spectacular performer for this team.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Jakob Poeltl. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. And it's Mills. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. And here are the Nuggets now. After the basket by San Antonio. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Morris inside. Covered by Mills. Spurs leading by 4. Here's Walker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists. And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the longtime NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Here is Porter following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Poeltl with the steal. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And Walker kicks to Poeltl. Mills in the corner. Back to Poeltl. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Plumlee in the post. Poeltl's there. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Poeltl. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mills can't hit. The Nuggets trail by 8. Craig passes to Plumlee. On the wing, Porter. Grant outside. That one good for 2.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Right side to Walker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Mills kicks to Poeltl. Gay outside. Bellinelli with the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Shoots. Stolen by Walker. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Mills has got the lead up to 10 now for San Antonio. Morris dishes to Porter. Back to Morris. To the left side wing. Here's Craig, guarded by Walker. Plumlee, the pass to Morris. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Morris has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Pirtle kicks to Walker. It's Gay on the way. Walker with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And the dunk by Walker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And stolen by Gay. And Walker throws it down.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Morris looking over the floor. Pass to Plumlee. Grant with the ball. The pass to Morris. 5 on the clock. And that one, good. Porter's got his first points of the game.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Shots good by Mills.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. To the paint, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
A three from Morris, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic from Patty Mills.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Now Murray. Following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Murray. Outside Aldridge. Lyles passes to Forbes. Now here's Murray. Back to Forbes. Jokic grabs the miss.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And that one's good. Barton.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Right side Aldridge. Outside for Murray. Here is Forbes. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big men. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in.
Finding a soft spot in the belly of that defense. Murray taking full advantage.
Murray against Murray.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. And here's White. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Murray with the defensive effort. Here's Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both free throws good from Barton. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Here's the 3. Murray with the defensive effort.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Down low and stolen by Murray. Aldridge with it. Now defended by Jokic. Outside for Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Aldridge left side. To the inside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Spurs also with the sub. Rudy Gay's checked in for DeJounte Murray.
And as great a player as LaMarcus Aldridge is, at times his defense can be a concern. Only getting tougher for him as he ages.
LaMarcus Aldridge, GA, will be able to score forever. Defending pick and rolls, keeping up with mobile bigs, that's a problem right now later in his career. Limiting minutes and picking up matchups might be the best way to disguise this.
And at 6'10", Porter is a threat to score inside, which is why the defense trying to rough him up a bit.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Nuggets making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Jakob Poeltl comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Lonnie Walker in for Trey Lyles. Outside, White. Kicks to DeRozan. Rudy Gay on the wing. Pass to Poeltl. Over Jokic. Outside, White. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And San Antonio with the change here too. Forbes checked in. Murray outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Now here's Gay. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Walker on deep. Craig pulls it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Porter. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. Here's Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A guy who's always had the tools to get to the line more. Gay aggressive that time.
Plumlee, he's checked in for Denver. The Spurs also with the sub. Murray's checked in for Lonnie Walker.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Murray against Murray. The shot's good. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Gay passes to Forbes. Back to Gay. DeRozan on the wing. Murray for 3. can't connect. And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Fertile. He's out there with DeRozan. Aldridge out there with Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. For the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Aldridge. From outside, off the mark.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Murray, the pass to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the middle, here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Right wing. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here we go. Fast break. Plumlee's got it. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's 2-on-1. Here's Pirtle. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
When Pirtle is running the floor like that, it motivates his teammates. Everyone loves to see their big man move like that.
Wide open look here for Murray. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love the body control to take the hit, still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Millsap's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Trey Lyles comes in for Pirtle, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Murray surveying the D. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Harris with the putback. Jokic on the follow. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by White.
And when you need a big score, go to someone with the firepower of LaMarcus.
Barton in the corner. And it's Jokic in the corner. Murray outside. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there. Doing everything he can to rally his team.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Offensive rebound, Jokic, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
And the shot goes in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
DeRozan simply rises to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Here's Murray. It's good!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's DeRozan.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Murray outside. Here's Millsap. It falls.
That's what you expect from Paul Millsap, delivering with the big shot.
Inside. Money.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Murray against Murray.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Passes it to Lyles. Down low, Jokic with the steal. Barton kicks to Jokic. Here's Murray up on top. Pass to Millsap. Back to Murray.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. That's a great look. And with
Kevin, thanks for...
Oh, they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got DeRozan, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the 2. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Murray. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Here's Aldridge. DeRozan finds Murray. Inside. Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Oubre passes to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Here is Forbes. Spurs passing it around. Murray for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. All going up court. And DeRozan sends it back. And it's Murray penetrating. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Rubio. Here's Ayton. Oubre outside. Back to Ayton. And he makes that one. Ayton's got 6.
Now, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Aldridge double teamed, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. He can't hit that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Booker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lyles passes to Aldridge. They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. Here's Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Murray for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The drive by Booker. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Lyles. Murray against Rubio. And it's Murray with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
One-on-one here. Here's Ayton. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Forbes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for DeJounte Murray.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
White goes in. Gay trying to break free. White, good.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Bain. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game plan. To the middle. And the pass to Jerome. Back to Baines. Buries it down low.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got White. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Mills in at the 5. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Walker's checked in for Patty Mills. And the shot is good.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Walker finds White. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. They get it back, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Spurs trail by 8. Hurdle finds Gay. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Saric against White. The feed to Pirtle. Spurs passing it around. Banked in off the glass. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Here's Carter. The shot from the low post is good. Carter's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Suns.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
He feeds it to Kaminsky and stolen by Gay. Here's Pirtle and the dunk by Pirtle.
And how about the agility of Pirtle, just sprinting down the open floor with incredible speed.
Here's Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Feeds to Kaminsky and finished off by Kaminsky.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pirtle's shot is off. Phoenix leading by 12. Carter with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And it's Carter missing. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, the D better watch out for the slam.
The shot by Saric, no good. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Walker. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Jerome passes to Saric. Over to the wing. Pass to Kaminsky. Here's Jerome. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Gay. Pirtle trying to get open. Gay can't hit.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Oubre to the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Passes it to Aldridge. Here's Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And now the Suns, a fast break. Oubre's got the ball. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Oubre. Ayton's got the lead up to 14 now for the Suns. Here's Mills, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
He hits the second from the line. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. For 3, Booker, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. Their mission to dominate early was accomplished. And
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Down by 15. Aldridge kicks to Murray. From deep three-point range, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution. And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
Well, there were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
And there it is for him. Oubre's got his first 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here is Forbes. And here's DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got his 2nd basket of the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Murray. Out to DeRozan. Inside. Here's Aldridge. The layup off target. Suns leading by 15. Throws it up high. Shot by Johnson, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Rubio, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Kept alive, Aldridge. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
And finished off by Oubre. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Sharch has checked in for the Suns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Kelly Oubre, and San Antonio with the change here too. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyons. The drive by Booker. DeRozan with the rebound. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one.
Pretty consistent player when healthy, and nice to see Rudy Gay working back to this kind of athletic prowess.
Phoenix making some changes. Aaron Baines comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. Lonnie Walker comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Mills in for Murray. Carter drives in. Takes it out to Booker. Back to Carter. A pass to Baines. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And it's put back in by White.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Šarić against Gay. And the dunk by Bain.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Outside, White. Pass to Mills. There's the three. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. And Booker kicks to Šarić. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Good on both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Mills, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mills has got 5.
For a guy who makes his living behind the three-point line, Mills looks comfortable there, taking it inside.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Murray. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Pirtle. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Mills in at the 2 spot. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Spurs trail by 11. Wide open look here for Murray. Mills controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kicks it out to Rubio. Count it. And the Suns lead by 11.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And the layup falls.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
And then Gay with the dunk.
And Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Bridges shot, good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 11-point game. Murray for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Aaron Baines. Johnson comes in for Kaminsky. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Bridges. San Antonio also making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. Trey Lyles comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Patty Mills.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Murray. Here's Forbes. San Antonio again missing. Here's Booker. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he could beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward of a good possession all the way around.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
And that one, good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Murray nails both of them.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
It's stolen by Lyles. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Rubio, the pass to Ayton. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And the shot goes down. And the Suns lead by 8.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Here's Murray. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Rubio dishes to Booker. Misses the 3. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lyles with the wide open look. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
For 3, Booker gets a hand on it. It's hauled in by Lyles. So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 9 points. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's Oubre off the drive and stolen by Murray. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the great. coming right up. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, Devin Booker.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at small forward. And for the Nuggets, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Barton in at the 3. Now here's Millsap. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And finished off by Oubre.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Rubio against Murray. Missed inside. And here are the Suns now. Ayton, the pass to Oubre. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college. And one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
And stolen by Booker. Oubre, good.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
The Nuggets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to Murray. Harris dishes to Millsap. Pass to Murray. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Oubre with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And the dunk by Booker.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now here's Barton. There's the pass to Jokic. Millsap left side. Outside for Murray. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Sharch checked in for Phoenix. And here's Phoenix. It's been 8 unanswered points for him.
Well, I tell you what, we've all heard the stories of Jamal Murray's training routine growing up in Canada, like something out of a movie. Push-ups in the snow, dribbling on ice, deep knee bends with a cup of hot tea on his thigh. A little bit unconventional, but hey, it certainly got him to where he is now, so I would say it worked.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Barton. He doesn't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
And Clark, it was Jamal Murray's father who's the mastermind behind those unconventional training methods. His son, though, never begged off, never wavered in his commitment.
I'll tell you what, Greg, it clearly would lead you to believe that both of them were crazy, and yet they had a shared obsession and a commitment, and it's paid off.
Phoenix leading by 10. And Booker kicks to Oubre. And the 3 ball is good. Oubre's got 9.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Porter. Charge trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kelly Oubre.
You know, as a youth player, Porter's talent was undeniable, unquestionable, really, but he suffered through some injuries. He didn't get a lot of time on the court in college, and he entered the 2018 draft with a lot to prove.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Barton. Craig passes to Morris. Rebounded by Kaminsky. For Phoenix, they've gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. Carter against Porter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here is Porter. The Suns getting the bucket. Morris outside. Back to Porter. The shot. Plumlee trying to break loose. Off the left rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And guys, it's been Kelly Oubre making things happen so far for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Bridges out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Carter. And it's Jerome in at the 1. Carter hits them both. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed.
Well, I tell you what, he's got tremendous speed. It's actually breathtaking when he gets out in transition. He really gets it done in the open floor.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the wing on the left. Back to Morris. Now the pass to Plumlee. And here is Morris. For 3, Murray. Just 3 to shoot. Another shot. No good on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Murray kicks to Harris. Now Jokic. Pass to Millsap. Saric grabs the board. Rubio outside. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Goes back up. Pass to Craig. Wide open look. And another miss by Denver.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Phoenix, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Denver making a switch here. Barton is checked in, and Phoenix also making a switch. Ayton, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Murray cans the shot from the wing.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
Sharch dishes to Rubio. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
The Nuggets trail by 17. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris has played, trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Sharch, that's good.
Saric is deceptively strong. This guy's got good strength, and he doesn't mind being physical, can absorb the contact and find a way to finish.
Millsap has the open look. Denver the rebound. Jokic passes to Millsap. Out to Harris. Tries again. And the rejection by Ayton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Millsap. And it's Michael Porter in for Gary Harris. And a change for the Suns. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Johnson. Here's Grant. Barton right side. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Plumlee comes in for Jokic. And Morris subbed in for Will Barton. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Suns leading by 19. Down low. And the dunk by Booker.
Just playing with poise and confidence. Man, they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And this guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And there's the feed to Plumlee. That misses off the backboard.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Stolen. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. They had great chemistry early on, both off and that.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
At the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Jokic in at the center position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Here's Barton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. He gets it in there.
Excellent body control around the rim. Barton didn't let the defender distract him at all.
And Ayton gets double-teamed. Oubre, no one around him. Good on the triple. Oubre's got 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Fast break, here come the Suns. And the dunk by Booker.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Murray kicks to Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Phoenix also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. And it's Carter in for Booker. Here's Sharch. Carter on the wing. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Baines. Stripped it away. And they're pushing it up. The pull-up. Jokic high post. Baines is there. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. Barton surveying the floor. Passes to Jokic. He kicks it to Millsap. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Harris. And Morris subbed in for Barton.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
And it's Baines missing. The Nuggets trail by 20.
And the pick fella, Mason Plumlee, you know, he can start for some teams in this league, but he's been dynamite off the bench for the Nuggets.
Yeah, you take a look at his game, Greg, and defense and rebounding and finishing, all high level. But the one thing that's underrated, but I appreciate a lot, is his passing game. It's come a long way. He does a lot to help you in a reserve role.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he makes the first but misses the second. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Craig. Kicks to Plumlee. And another shot. Oh, that's blocked. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bridges. The putback. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Phoenix making a change here. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Carter for three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Grant outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Bridges. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns lead by 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Ayton is out there with Kaminsky, and it's Carter in at point guard. Suns leading by 17. Booker outside. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Kaminsky misses. The Nuggets shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Porter dishes to Morris. Pass to Jokic. Back to Morris. And stolen by Ayton. All by himself. And the dunk by Booker.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Morris kicks to Murray. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Baseline jumper, and the shot is long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Porter. And another miss by Denver.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Jokic. And there's Bridges on the assist from Carter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Morris. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. The Suns have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Bridges misses. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic kicks to Morris. Plumlee dishes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Back to Plumlee. Bridges with the steal. Passes it to Kaminsky. Over Porter. Kaminsky misses.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
I think Murray's toughness gives him an edge on drives. He just doesn't back down.
Here's Ayton, and he banks in the layup. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Morris looking over the floor. Pulls up on the wing. With the tip, Jokic on the follow.
You can't afford to lose sight of Jokic, not even for a second. This guy's always a threat to hurt you on the offensive boards.
Porter with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Murray. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
And, you know, you look at the evolution of Murray, and it's exciting to watch, quite honestly. He's a combo guard. He's got great range and scoring ability, but I like the way he's developing as a playmaker, too.
For 3, Jerome, no good. The Nuggets trail by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Devin Booker.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Nuggets. Ayton hits them both.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton, a 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Back to Morris. And there's the pass to Bates-Diop. To the inside, out to Morris. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's the Suns with the ball. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Johnson, a wide open look. Phoenix, no good that time either. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Lays it up and banks it in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. There it is, maybe the most famous building in all. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. And it's Murray in at point guard. And for the Spurs, Aldridge out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter. And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Murray.
You'd expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
A floater. Here's Jokic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. First quarter, just over a minute played. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Now here is Harris, following the miss by Jokic. 5 to shoot. The second chance effort. Rebound San Antonio.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Forbes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Savvy assist by the veteran Aldridge. Sees the missed defensive rotation and takes advantage.
Harris kicks to Barton. On the wing, Harris. Another shot, and Jokic lays it up and in.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Here's the break. And Millsap slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And San Antonio has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. Outside for Millsap. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Here's DeRozan. Nice D from Porter.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Denver. Jeremy Grant comes in for Paul Millsap. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 5. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man. The veteran guard, Patty Mills, has spent the majority of his career with the Spurs. Mills is a fantastic weapon off the bench.
Now, here's Grant. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Craig, White covering. Grant kicks to Morris. Here's Craig, and Pirtle sends it back. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Stolen by Gay. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And Grant sends it back. Right side, Porter. Grant outside. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's San Antonio up by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, they've got Michael Porter. Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Craig in at shooting guard. Bellinelli dishes to Pirtle. It's stolen by Morris. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And the layup's good off the glass.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
And that one drops for him. Walker's got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
To the middle. And Plumlee kicks to Craig. No good on the triple. San Antonio trailing here. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Walker's running. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Count the basket.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And the basket is good. Walker's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Craig. Passes it to Plumlee. And it's Grant in the corner. Back to Plumlee. Dishes to Grant. Out to Morris. Clock is at 3. Shoots over White. Tries again. Plumlee, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Back to Gay. Outside, White. Walker taking his time here. From deep three-point range. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. Down low, stolen by Walker. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Pirtle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Really like the work inside from Pirtle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gay. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Walker. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Derek White.
And this is what you sign up for when trying to defend Aldridge. The pump fake, just one of many tools in his arsenal.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Jokic finds Barton. Here's Millsap. Rebound by Murray. San Antonio leading by 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And that one's good. Millsap.
Smart play call. Paul Millsap deadly once he gets the ball inside.
Aldridge, the pass to DeRozan. Back to Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Inside. Murray against Murray. Harris, right side. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That's his first foul. Mills, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And the confidence from Murray, just so efficient from the interior.
Rosen dishes to Aldridge. Jokic against Murray. From deep. Paul Millsap with the rebound. The Nuggets trail. Now here's Murray. Now Millsap. And the pass to Harris. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Aldridge. One-on-one fast break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Nuggets trail by 4. And Murray, here we go. And that one, good. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
And love seeing Murray take it strong to the rack. A phenomenal finisher inside.
Shots good by Lyles.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Mills with it, and some good action through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They were always within striking distance. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Murray. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 4. And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. Back to DeRozan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And he gets the bucket.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Harris kicks to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Murray's got 6.
I think Murray's toughness gives him an edge on drives. He just doesn't back down.
And stolen by Barton. In the corner, Murray with it. Over to Rosen. Here's Jokic. 6 points for him. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He's got 8.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Forbes the pass to Murray. Lyles controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Murray. Lays it up off the glass. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Barton outside. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's good. Spurs leading by 4. Here is Forbes from deep. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. Millsap's got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Murray. At the top of the key, Millsap. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee, he's checked in for Jokic. Porter comes in for Barton. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Gary Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Murray. Here's Porter. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Walker goes in, and it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. White, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Denver with a change here, too. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Paul Millsap. Shots good by Mills.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Morris passes to Craig. Misses in close.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Morris outside. San Antonio with the rebound. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with Grant is out there with Plumlee. Then there's Monte Morris. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Craig in at the shooting guard position. Here's Morris. To the left side wing. Here's Grant. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Here's Morris. Makes it off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Grant with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. San Antonio leading. White finds Mills. To the inside. Back to White. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. The kick out to Porter.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Gay passes to White. Poeltl trying to get open. Goes back up. And it's White missing. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And Poeltl sends it back. San Antonio again turning it over. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Walker. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Jeremy Grant. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. And Harris subbed in for Torrey Craig. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Looking to end the run. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Nuggets leading by 3. And here is Harris. Kicks it to Barton. Back to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Huge. Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
To the paint. Aldridge. Good.
And when you need a big score, go to someone with the firepower of LaMarcus.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. 1:51 left in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got the lead back up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Down low. Wiles kicks to DeRozan. Here is Forbes. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Millsap, and it's slammed in by Millsap.
No finesse that time. Millsap attacking the rim.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Forbes the pass to Lyles. Aldridge left side. The shot comes out. And Denver the other way now. Murray against Murray. Good on the shot. And it's a 9-point Nugget lead.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Here's Aldridge, and the dunk by Aldridge.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Murray surveying the D. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Martin trying to get open. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Murray outside. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Harris. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Millsap. It's stolen by DeRozan. Fast break. Here we go. Aldridge finds Murray. From deep. That one doesn't go. So the Nuggets win it, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never...